Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 2. We are back here in the town of Flotsam, which we've just arrived in after getting here with Vernon Roche and Triss Marigold after Vernon decided to basically sexually harass Triss while... He carried a struggling Triss while Triss managed to protect us from a hail of Scoia'tael arrows.
Did you see that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
You that led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
What about Laredo? Where's the commandant when we need him?
Quiet, woman!
Shut it yourself! Guzzling ale and lollygagging, that's all Laredo's good at.
Hey, it's a witcher! They always bring trouble.
We've all heard what the Witcher did in Vizima. Blood flows.
Literally saved the city, but we'll digress. Right, let's have a wander around here first before we do anything too wild. Got some leather.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
We don't need a witcher,
What's it to me?
of course.
What's it to me?
Guards. I'm guessing we're not going to be allowed on this boat.
How are you?
Nope. Very clearly just not wanting us in there. So we need to go to the town square to watch the execution. Apparently there's an execution going on here, which is a bit wild. Getting Dragon Age Inquisition vibes with
with those swords.
Blackwall over here.
Welcome.
Bloody hell.
What, damn it?
Okay, greetings. Who's this gentleman?
It's true what they say.
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Whoa!
Wait a minute. Be off, or I'll call the odds.
Lawrence? Well, you're a dick. Like, just straight up, you're a dick. It's hereby announced that a ritual has been set for killing the Karen, the hated river beast. Sounds like a laugh. I'm carrying too much weight again. Oh boy, okay. Let's... Can we drop another one of our swords by any chance? Because they are quite heavy, aren't they? We'll just whack another one of our swords on the floor. Got some ore there. We do need to find a place that we can sell our things. Vincent. Wasn't that the name of the old guard captain? You know, I'm generally going to have to stop picking things up for now. What about armor? Quilted leather is also very heavy. We could drop that, get rid of that, you know, just to save a bit of space. Heavy leather trousers as well, potentially. Heavy leather trousers, I think, is actually better than... Yeah, we'll put the heavy leather trousers on. Does that mean that we are not carrying too much weight? No. So I'm guessing the weight still counts when we are wearing the stuff, which makes perfect sense. I'm going to drop the quilted leather. And for now, maybe we should just stop picking things up.
Say something, or did you just fart?
I love the dialogue sometimes. Can I attempt to speak to this guy again?
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
Oh, are the guards generally gonna come? I don't know. I probably shouldn't test the waters there though, because I might get myself in trouble. That lady is very well endowed, I see. Ooh, someone just vanished into the thin air. So did she. Why is everyone disappearing? What's going on?
Hey there.
I don't know if I like this the fact that everyone is vanishing into the ether. Yeah, a bit worrying. Right. Who's this gentleman? Toll collector's
Don't
house.
try anything stupid.
Can I come in? Who's paying the troll toll? Cloth. Let's climb up here. Anyone? There's not really anybody in here, is there? Whoa, we stop picking things up, Geralt. please. Otherwise I will literally physically not be able to move. Right, as we were. There's bound to be a tavern here as well, which I can go and mingle in and cause all sorts of ungodly troubles. Just Geralt all over, really, isn't it? Is this a door which we can just walk through? Yes, it is. I think that was a poster for Yorvith as well. Once dead or alive, the elf Yorvith is exceptionally ruthless commander of a unit of squirrels. Pretty much sums it up pretty well. Right, let's watch this execution, then we'll actually go and try and make it. Can you put some proper pants on? And everyone, in fact. Okay.
Zoltan,
Oh, it's Dandelion!
my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
Oh,
We improvise.
was that Zoltan as well?
No killing.
Zoltan Shiva.
We'll
Right.
Take care of this, Triss.
And that's his informant as well.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
We could cause some serious problems if we end up causing a scene here. Right. Okay, cultural events are rare in the province. Thus, it is unsurprising that when a rarity like the hanging of collaborators takes place, the whole town turns out. And when in Nilfgaard, do as the Nilfgaardians do. Geralt and company proceed without hesitation to the scaffold square to partake in the local entertainment. And at this point, I enter the scene. I, Dandelion the Unequalled, as described by some ladies, poet, lover, secret agent, friend and confidant to Geralt of Rivia, and at that moment, a legal corpse with a noose around my neck. On the scaffold, I was flanked by the dwarf Zoltan, also a friend of the Witcher, and elves whom I never met before. As they say, a Rivian once volunteered for the scaffold, so a condemned criminal would not hang alone. But I had no desire to die. Geralt had to find a way to free me, especially since I was Roche's aforementioned informer. Of course. So there's Dandelion. Discretion, a virtue I've always professed, obliged me to remain silent about the circumstances in which, through the person of Vernon Roche, I began working with the Temerian Intelligence Service. Suffice it to say that there comes a moment in everyone's life when, facing great events, they cannot remain indifferent, and so I could not stand aside as history took shape before my very eyes. My dedication to the cause brought me to Flotsam at the time. There, through an unfortunate incident involving twins at the local brothel, a town guard, a dog, a cat, and an oil lamp, I wound up on the scaffold in the town square from which I barely escaped in my life. That sounds like a horrible situation. And Zoltan Shiva. The dwarf Zoltan Shiva is a close friend of Geralt's and mine, met while we were sneaking through the forest and wilderness of Bruges and Sodden when war raged all around and the hooves of Nilfgaardian cavalry thundered on the high roads. Like many of his kin, he later fought at Brenner in the Mahakam Volunteer Detachment, a unit that contributed greatly to the victory, although this fact is sadly ignored by most chronicles. After the war, he wanted to start a business and even thought about taking a wife, yet fate had things arranged a bit differently. Zoltan had proved his friendship to the Witcher many times, eagerly standing at his side in any moment of need, disproving those who claim that each and every dwarf is a spiteful, aggressive son of a bitch. That they do not care for human plight and that coexistence is impossible. I know many non-humans, and if anything stands in the way of coexistence, it is human ignorance, spite, and ungratefulness. They say a dwarf would get himself hanged for a friend, but Zoltan was in my company on the scaffold for another reason. The local authorities had accused him of colluding with the Scoia'tael, and that is usually enough to earn one the main role in entertainment like a morning execution. Zoltan would never collaborate with the Scoia'tael. Like, that's just not a thing. Right, I guess we got some freeing to do.
Step back, White One.
What's going on
What
here?
are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is
Sarcasm, by
nothing to
God.
scoff at!
People, is this justice as you see it?
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak, or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Oh
Stop
no!
the execution.
Shut your trap!
That guard's getting
The singer's the
completely
hang and
done
he
in
will
here.
hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Can you watch your
Watch
tongue,
your
please?
words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Hey, what, are you gonna
Thinks
smack
he's
around the
tough,
peasantry?
Showing off his balls. But don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
Oh, Margot, you
I'm
wild
warning you
bitch.
for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Have we got a fist fight here? We've got a fist fight. Oh, okay, right, I need to be a little bit, but... Oh!
Come on up! Got room for more deviants!
And, yeah. What? Why are the other people fighting in the background? What's going on? Oh, shit! There's more than just those two hanging right now. There's 4 of them, I think. We need to... Oh god, we're fighting the executioner now. Is this legal? Or is it basically just because we have the support of the peasantry here? Oh, I got that wrong. I got that very wrong. Right, listen. Not again. Not again. Oh, hit him with the old 1-2 there. And that's... Oh, yeah, that's him finished. Right, can we stop the execution right now, please? All of them. That poor elf lady deserves a bit better, but no. Oh, the guards are here now.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
A witch is taking over your execution,
I'd
sir.
like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Speech sounds good. Who are you?
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo.
That's Laredo.
Commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
The law's on our side.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Oh, he's coming out and
Well,
actually giving him
Blue
his
Stripes,
full name this
The
time.
non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction?
He
say
burned
to
down a
that?
watchtower.
I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking.
Oh
I hate
no.
thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you?
Alright, can you please stop hanging people, Laredo, please?
Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe.
How is he getting this info?
That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
Is he trying to make an army here? Nice show.
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who their enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing.
Busy.
Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Thanks, Mr. Laredo. I hope we can have a lovely working relationship together.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you.
You're more than
Time to
welcome,
the tavern.
Zoltan.
Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Go to Laredo's residence in the evening. And that's Dandelion, Triss, and Zoltan and Dandelion all going into the tavern for now. Okay.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
Oh, we got some quests. Potentially. Notice boards can be a good source of information about opportunities for generating additional income. Walk up to a board and press X if anyone needs a witch's help. So, faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Endrigas, and concern for the people, Commander Bernard Laredo has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rids the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Merce, and will be listed in the Town Chronicles as a true hero of Flotsam. I'll take that. Neckers. Yep. Let on that the bandit Dimitri is repentant and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commandant Laredo, known for his mercies, absolved him of his offences and accepted Dimitri back into society. Hereby all arrest warrants and bounties on Dimitri's head are lifted. So we don't want to take that one, because that should just be left alone. The authorities seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge of the Aedanian border. The beast may be defeated by any means, just as long as it's defeated. The troll slayer will be generously rewarded. Relevant taxes and levies have already been deducted, and receive the gratitude of the terrorized people of Flotsam. Louis Merce, Town Chancellor. Head of tangle of forest weeds, chin lined with river reeds. Flossam's barber awaits. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Okay. So, do we have a map? We should have a map, shouldn't we? It's our journal. Oh god, we have... Right, when the dust at the gallows had settled, Laredo invited Geralt for a talk. Even if we ignore the fact that witches like troubadours and scholars never refused free board, it was a good occasion to feel out the commander. Geralt accepted the invitation. The Witcher is a frank, straightforward man. Without much forethought, he chose the direct solution. He thrashed the guards and then tackled the executioner. Saved by Geralt, I breathed a sigh of relief while Zoltan wiped sweat from his brow. The world would keep the greatest of its living poets. There was no end to the greetings, and that's when I learned about the events which had brought Geralt and his company to Flotsam. As a well-informed man, I could aid them in their search, thereby repaying my debt of gratitude. The Necker contract. In spite of events, Geralt had not forgotten his profession. Witchering was a prime source of income, so when he learned that Flotsam authorities had posted a bounty for exterminating Neckers, he accepted the job immediately. Before he began, he decided to learn more about the vicious creatures. He began looking for books about Neckers and searching for the creatures to observe their behaviour. Endregos are multiplying in the Flotsam area. The monsters have become such a scourge that Bernard Laredo, though stingy by nature, posted a bounty for their extermination. The Witcher accepted the job and decided that little theoretical preparation might pay off. Reading about the Endregas' habits would be worth it. In practicing their trade, witches abide by a code that clearly explains what they can and cannot do. Geralt claims he invented this code himself to have an excuse for refusing unwanted jobs, but I think such a stratagem would be too complicated for him. Either way, Geralt noticed that Bernard Laredo has posted a bounty on the head of a troll living in the area. Because a troll is a sapient creature, it falls under the code as huntable only if evil. The curious witcher decided to check it out. So we might not actually be attacking that troll, potentially. Right. Well, I think on that note, guys, we are going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll try and offload a lot of our goods that we have garnered, and yeah, see where we go from there. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I shall catch you on the next episode of The Witcher 2. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.